Hello, everybody, and welcome to What's for Lunch from MinnMax for New Show Plus. I'm Ben Hansen, joined by Leo Vader.
Ding, ding, ding. Lunch bell.
And we have Jeff Marchiafava.
Hello, I'm hungry.
Welcome, everybody. Hey, this is a weird show. We understand this is a weird show. Every week over at patreon.com/MinnMax with 2 N's, we let Patreon supporters at the $10 tier vote for what they want us to stream every single week, what new show we create, so to speak. And this week, we put an option there that was called What's for Lunch? Let's talk about lunch and show off some lunches. And Leo, because of that wild MinnMax Discord, they all said, lunch us, please.
One for lunch, they said.
That's right. So what this is, of course, What's for Lunch? We're going to talk about lunches, our history with lunches. We all have them most days. Then we're actually going to be taking some calls from the MinnMax community in the Discord, which you get access to if you support us at any tier over on Patreon, and talking to them about lunch. And maybe even seeing a little sneak peek of what they're going to be eating for lunch, Leo.
That's very exciting.
Almost as exciting as Ian subscribing to us on Twitch. Thank you so much, Ian. Thanks everybody who follows us over at twitch.tv/MinnMax Show. Jeff, lunch, pro or con? I've been meaning to ask you.
Usually I don't eat lunch. I usually skip lunch.
What?
And have a late breakfast instead.
That's just your
But I got
overall
a lunch
strategy?
today.
Why did
For
we
the
get this
spirit-
guy on the show?
Yeah, why? He's more of like a brunch
man.
guy. That's our sequel
Does
series.
it still count as lunch if I eat breakfast at like 11 o'clock?
I don't like it, personally. I think it kind of defiles the good name of lunch in a lot of ways. I like it as much as I like the fact that your mic seems to be twice as far away as normal, Jeff.
Well, that's because I needed room to eat. Do you want me to move it back?
No, it's totally fine. We should kick the show off by taking a call because somebody was a little tight on time here. And so let's try jumping in and calling Neil Smith, who seemed eager. Hey, Neil Smith, welcome to What's for Lunch, brother?
Hi, I'm actually already done with lunch, so this is more what's after lunch.
What are you talking about? The name
The
of the
show was a disaster.
What do you mean?
It's just emergency after emergency. He's not even talking about lunch.
So you're just going to describe vaguely the lunch that you just had and then just show
I can
your
show you my
bathroom door?
sweet R2D2 bowl. You see this?
All right.
Ooh,
I guess
that's pretty good.
that's a pretty
Let's
good
all try to
lunch.
guess what you had for lunch.
I'm going to
Yeah,
guess.
can we zoom in on that bowl?
Yeah, I'm probably going to
I'm going to
guess.
say salad with some sesame seeds, some kind of sesame dressing.
It is a salad. It was bourbon maple bacon.
Oh, man. That sounds good. I wish I would have seen that with my own eyes.
And can you describe to us what it tasted like, Neil?
Tasted like leaves
Like leaves.
and syrup. Because it's a salad.
Okay.
Nature's bounty.
Now, what is that to the right? Is there something there that you could eat for lunch just for the sake of our amusement, Neil?
Oh my gosh, what is this? It's a cup of coffee.
Coffee ain't no lunch!
Let's just come over here. I mean, there's kitchen, but here's the heart of the kitchen. This is where the coffee is made, where the magic happens. I built this entire kitchen just to have a corner for my coffee.
That is very elaborate.
Nice.
Yeah, on a recent MinnMax Council, the community call-in show, we asked Neil what he wanted more from MinnMax, and he said only coffee content. And I realize
Only
now
coffee
that this
content.
entire lunch facade was just a backdoor to get more coffee stuff happening here.
I bet you never even ate lunch.
But there's a bowl right here. Look, it's still
That
glistening.
could be
Yeah.
from last night's dinner.
Neil,
No, last night's dinner's over there by the sink.
all right, Neil, could you at
This
least
one's super clean.
can you at least
All
crack
right.
open a banana to at least let us pretend that this is a good?
Oh, okay.
lunch
Sure, yeah, I
program.
can have a banana. There we go.
And you're
all right.
saying, Neil, for the record and for God's ears and eyes, that you eat a banana every day for lunch and that's it?
Yes, every day. Sometimes twice.
Wow. Right
That
on, man.
counts.
Well, Neil, we appreciate the tour of your kitchen, and thanks for calling in. We appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for figuring everything out in time for me to get in. Thank you.
All right, bye.
Good lunching to you.
Good lunch.
Zoom in on the banana. Perfect.
Well, our first caller seem to have a misguided view of what is What's for Lunch.
What's unclear about this?
The show is called What's for Lunch. The question is, what's for lunch?
Unless the apostrophe S holds a was.
All right, let's see what the next caller has to show. Let's see if they're ready to go for a big video call.
Can I eat my lunch?
My tummy's
Yeah,
rumbling
we're
too.
all starving here.
Look, we'll take a little break in a bit to talk about a lunch, but okay, hang on. Why is this caller now? Hang on. This caller's all over the place. You're horizontal, for the love of God. I mean vertical.
I'm the other way.
Okay, hang on.
Should I do this? Is this better?
I guess so, yeah. Can you turn your phone horizontal? Will it pop?
Just keep doing this.
Well,
Tell
hey,
me which is best.
just I guess go vertical for us then, I suppose. Hey, it's everybody's favorite Bob Buell. Welcome, Bob.
That's me. I'm that person. Hello, everyone.
Bob,
Welcome.
I don't know
Hey.
if we've ever seen you. This is like a new layer to community calls.
That's true. Most of the time, I keep my identity secret for superhero reasons.
Right.
Not anything bad you're thinking of, but the good reasons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's
Hey,
beautiful. Thanks for
everyone.
calling in. Let's see. Everybody's in love with your MinnMax shirt in the chat on Twitch. And I
Oh,
think
this?
that's very
Yeah.
sweet, Bob. I think I speak for everybody in the chat and everybody on this call right now when we ask the pivotal question, Bob. What's for lunch?
Perfect. Well, look at this bad boy over here.
Oh, I thought that you took the bad boy off the camera, Bob.
It's a little. Oh, shucks. It's a little honey pepper ground turkey, along with some squash, some green beans, some carrots, some onions, and some mushrooms.
Now, why are you?
Looks great.
Did you order this food, Bob?
This is something I meal prepped, Mr. Hansen.
Yes.
And talk
So
about.
it came out of the freezer, so the veggies are a little wilty, but I
Yeah.
can deal.
Are you a big meal
Notice
prep
the
kind of
guilty.
guy?
No. But I'm trying.
Meal prep
That's what
rocks.
counts. Yeah.
Leo and Jeffem, your meal prep lads?
I love just throwing a big old roast in the slow cooker for a day, and then you got stuff to put on sandwiches the whole rest of the week. Just like preparing yourself a lunch that you can get ready in 30 seconds later on is very rewarding.
Yeah.
I'm more of a leftover guy, which is kind of like meal prep, but you get to eat it once before that.
Right. It's meal prep where you get to taste it, and there's less prep, more meal. And so it seems to
Yeah.
be the way it should be.
It's prep for the days that follow.
Yeah. Bob,
Mm.
can you now bring your meal over to your table and we could just quietly watch you eat that food for the rest of the stream?
Yeah, certainly.
Okay.
We
thanks.
promise not to interrupt.
Now, Leo, what do you think of Bob's chewing?
Great form. This is a
very-
man who knows how to eat lunch.
Very polite too, you know.
And
No,
I don't want
stuff's
to.
not shooting out.
Right.
Yeah.
That's best behavior.
There's a light slurp, so it's a little bit of that Japanese compliment for his food. Like a little, he's smiling and bobbing his head as if he really is savoring the lunch. And frankly, if we're comparing lunch eaters, compared to that Neil Smith, where he like barely peeled a banana and then just showed off an empty bowl. I mean, this is over the moon lunch eating.
Elbows off the table. You know, I love it. This guy's got it down.
Yeah. Okay, what's the weirdest ingredient you got in there, Bob?
Weirdest ingredient. Undercooked carrots, because I don't know how to cook carrots that well.
So they're just
They
hard
needed a
carrots.
little bit longer, turns out.
The
What
beauty,
can you do?
the beauty, Bob, and I think this happens a lot in cooking shows and all that stuff too.
Mm.
Hey, man, it's just a video. We don't know what that is. You could say, "This is the tastiest carrot I've ever experienced in my life." We'd have no idea.
That's right.
I cooked it to perfection.
Yeah.
Because I do think on some of those cooking shows they are a little disingenuous, where they have a big bite and they always
Oh,
go,
yeah.
"Oh, this is the best Cuban I've ever had." Everybody has to go to the specific food truck on this back alley, or else you haven't had a Cuban. But anybody can just lie. It's the most.
Yeah. They know we're not going there.
Yeah.
I saw one where they described it as earthy, like it was a good thing. Earthy just means dirt.
Yeah.
He was eating dirt. He did not look happy about it, but he's like, oh, it's so earthy.
Yeah. Well, hey, Bob, great eating. We're proud of you. And if we want to leave everybody with a message, it's please eat lunch every day. We think it's important. And so, Bob, thank you for supporting that message here at MinnMax.
Eat lunch every day. That's always what I'm saying.
Yes.
All right, Bob. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, guys. Now, like at the end of every call, that was for lunch.
Hang on. Bob's not hanging up, so the
Up on
layout.
Bye.
You gotta hang up, Bob, or else the call don't work.
What in God's name do I? All right.
His
Actually,
fingers
Bob
are all
Rock was
slimy
looking
from the carrots. Okay, Leo, what were you saying now?
We say that was for lunch at the end of every call, I'm thinking.
Right. Okay, and so do you want to kick it off?
Yeah. That was for lunch.
People in the chat on Twitch are calling Bob's lunch Buell Fuel, which is really stellar work. Proving once again they're far better than we could ever hope to be. Okay, let's try adding.
Let me eat my lunch.
Leo, we should do one more community call because I feel bad we've kept them waiting, and then we'll get to your lunch, okay?
You kept me waiting.
Well, isn't it going to be the key to a good lunch is that you're a little bit hungry for it when it comes around, and so the more
I'm
hungry
a
you are,
little bit hungry
well,
for
of
it.
course. Hello, Tanner. Welcome. Hang on. Let me get Jeff on back on the screen. This is. Feel like we're having sloppy joes with how messy this stream is for lunch, Leo. You know what I mean?
I do know what you mean when you say that.
Okay, great. Hello, Tanner from the community. Welcome.
Thank you. I think it's just bad lunch energy that's thrown the stream into disarray, probably.
I think
We're all hangry, so.
yeah. But
Yeah.
I think everybody in the chat knows what we should say. Say it with us, everybody. What's for lunch?
Pan this down. Got a little shrimp creole here.
Wow.
We have such fancy community members.
Yeah. Also, hang on,
Well,
Tanner. Look at the camera again. Face the camera again.
Okay.
No. Tilt it back down, back to how it was.
Yes, sir. Yes,
This
sir.
is important lunch content.
Okay.
And now feed me the food because it looks like I'm eating the food.
Put it up top, yeah.
This is really dangerous.
All right. Well,
Over
the
the
chat
laptop.
gets the idea. Okay. How long have you had this for lunch? How fancy of a lunch is this for you, Tanner?
Well, all the credit goes to my mom for making it because I am home at the family house at the moment. And so this is actually leftovers. But whenever I come home to the South, I have Chick-fil-A, Waffle House, and lots of shrimp. That's my Southern diet, I guess.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yep.
So your mom made that?
Yes.
Is she here?
You know, if I can get her back later, I will be sure to invite her in, but not at the moment.
Okay, that's fine.
Sure.
Well, just make sure that she knows that the entire internet appreciates her cooking, and she's a good mom, right?
Agreed, yes.
Okay, then yeah,
100%.
we all appreciate her motherhood skills as well. She's doing a great job. Is
And
that
the
like
last ingredient, sweet tea, also important.
sweet tea? Just a big Southern lad.
I know, right?
This is beautifully, in line with what I'd expect for a big Southern meal. This is perfect. Is sweet tea that good?
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever had it on a regular basis with some meals.
Ooh, I guess it's hard in Minnesota, right? To get some. Yeah, it's great. It's super sugary, but if you can handle that and aren't afraid of kidney stones like I am, then I guess go for it.
Nice.
Deathly afraid.
Me too.
At
You can't resist.
Tanner, what do you think is like number one lunch? What's the most common lunch you've had throughout your life?
That's easy, actually. Growing up, a peanut butter and honey sandwich, actually, not jelly, honey.
Ah,
Interesting. Why the
That
difference?
sounds good.
I was a picky kid. It's probably what my mom could get me to eat at the time. I'm not sure, but it's still a go-to favorite, I would say.
I could try that. I could see myself trying that. I'm a weird guy in general, and especially when it comes to food. And I never had peanut butter and jelly sandwiches growing up. Like Cereal tweeted something a while ago about like how he was having his first PB&J in his life, and it really made me realize like I think I've had under 5 PB&J sandwiches in my life. I would always just ask for jelly sandwiches because I thought peanut butter was gross, which now as an adult I realize is idiotic, but I still haven't made up for the lack of peanut butter and jelly in my life.
You got plenty of time left.
Thanks,
Yeah.
man. Really appreciate it.
A
Leo,
lot of lunches.
are you running a hot poll, Leo?
Yeah, I just ran a quick poll, lunch or dinner. You will be banned if you select dinner. And we got 50% lunch, 50% dinner.
All right. I mean, I guess you got to bring the ban hammer on those people and boot them from our Twitch channel forever. Well,
Does
Tanner.
that mean that Jeff him is also banned?
Ooh.
What if you eat dinner at 11 in the morning? Is
That does
okay?
get kind of messy.
Dinner, yeah.
Well, hey, Tanner, thanks for your support and thanks for calling in and sharing your lunch. But we got to see you take at least one bite to prove that your mom isn't trying to poison you.
Everything for the audience. All right.
Woo! Thank you, Mrs. Tanner.
That's good.
And now, Tanner, if you had to like grade that scale of 1 to 10, remember we can't tell if you're lying.
Solid 9.
Solid 9.
Nice.
Way to
Wow.
go! Thanks so much, Tanner. We'll see you next time. Bye.
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 That's
That
for
was
for
lunch.
lunch. Now, Leo, I know what you're probably thinking. Boy,
Better.
do I want to eat this food. But Leo, we've got a call to make. So let's just add this person to the call. This is going to be
Believe this?
5Eth.
I'm just gonna
Our
put the
lunch is
in
going to
the
be
trash.
dinner by the time we can eat.
Will you two relax? You need to learn to support the community and let them eat first. We have guests. We need to let them take the first bite before we go cromping into town here. Okay.
Tell me how to cromp into town.
All right, hang on. And of course, because there is no justice
Oh,
in the
no.
world, the perspective is all wonky. Let's see if we can find which window 5eth is in. Oh, hang on. There's a twist for this one. Seth, vertical camera Seth. I think I speak for everybody. It's a matter of urgency when we all ask, what's
What's
for lunch?
Lunch.
Oh, we can't hear you. We got no audio for you, Seth. Okay. Do you think he's talking about how he's going to cook that baby?
I can just read his lips.
No!
baby
no,
munch.
Seth, no, Jesus Christ, no. Leo, I guess we got to put it to a poll. Should Seth eat that child for lunch? While he tries to figure this out. Jeffem, you had a lot of breast milk for lunch recently. You have a baby in your life.
No, Hanson.
Okay, good.
I have
didn't-
not.
I didn't think so. Well, Seth, the audio isn't exactly working, but you can give a nice wave to the camera, and we'll let you go.
You can do visual storytelling. Just hold up your lunch,
Yeah.
and we'll determine what it is. Ah.
Okay.
Is that a bagel?
Is it like a plain bagel that's
Okay.
like shrink wrapped?
The saran wrap is what I would definitely have a question about if we could talk to you.
Are you in the hospital right now?
Ah.
Yeah.
Yes, this is a fresh baby I'm reading in the
That
chat.
is a brand new baby.
Are you
Less
kidding
than a day
me?
old.
That's a beautiful fresh baby. Congratulations, Seth. And if you ever
Big
need
congrats.
more food, like if you run out of Jack Links for lunch, you can probably ring a button and have people bring more food in. So just don't ever get to the point where you have to nibble on like one or two of the new baby's toes. There's ways to avoid that if you really need to.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I'm sorry. The poll baby lunch has come in. It's yeah with 53% of the vote.
sweet Jesus, no. Don't do it, Seth. No! All right, and goodbye. We've hung up on Seth, but we appreciate the call.
Congratulations.
Enjoy that baby. Congratulations. That was
for
lunch. All right. Now, Leo, I think I speak for everybody when I ask, what's for lunch?
Lunch.
Why do we do
Well-
it so slow?
I don't know, just to make sure everyone's on the same page, you know?
It's dramatic.
Yeah.
I have a Dairy Queen near my place. I don't have any groceries right now. I just got back from vacation, so I ran out and got something I've been wanting to try from them: the rotisserie style chicken bites. which you'll see right here.
Rotisserie style. Now, Jeff, as a culinary man, you can define culinary and rotisserie for us, correct?
Sure.
What does rotisserie mean?
Rotisserie is the thing that spins around that they cook it on.
Do you think Dairy Queen used that to make these bites?
No, they probably just put a powder on it that simulates rotisserie.
All right, Aaron J. Bear in the chat is screaming, those are looking rough.
Well, imagine how good they looked when they were hot and fresh.
That's why you've been so eager this whole time.
When I got them 1 hour ago. And I'm going to dip them in the barbecue sauce and give you my live reaction.
Yeah. Trying to judge from his face to get like an early read on how this is going.
A little dry.
A little dry.
Yeah, his face can't lie.
Yeah.
A little big for the, probably want to eat them in 2 bites in the future.
Yeah. Well, if they're dry, I mean, just submerge them in that barbecue sauce for longer. I think that might
That'll
be
be
the
the
secret.
play, yeah. Marinate them on the fly.
Nope.
Also got a nice latte
Wait,
with lunch and
You're-
some nice chips.
you're pulling a Neil with that empty mulatte, boy.
I've been sipping.
All right, that's
Sorry,
fine.
but drinks ain't lunch.
How okay, Leo, what is your normal lunch schedule? You got food prepping, but then if you live next to a Dairy Queen, isn't that incredibly tempting just to wander over there and load up on a mulatte every day?
All the time. Every day, me and my girlfriend don't go to that Dairy Queen is a major victory for us. A victory of self-control.
How many times, like in a month, do you think you're going to that Dairy Queen?
Probably 4 or 5.
Okay, that seems fine. And what's your normal go-to?
I like the brownie cupfection. It's like brownie, ice cream, Oreo cookie crumbles, marshmallow topping, hot fudge. It's dope.
Nice. That does sound good. Yeah, it's always very tempting just to go out for lunch every day. I've been pretty good about it. So it's like maybe one day every week and a half I'll go get lunch. But a real game changer for me is there's like this, I don't know. It's kind of like an Asian Chipotle, I guess would be the best way to put it. Asian fusion Chipotle or something. That's not too far from my house. Jeff, I don't know what I'm talking about. But the point is they have a burrito, like an Asian burrito, which is really a game changer because I love a good burrito. But you know how you kind of, every time you eat a burrito, your first thought afterwards is, why did I just eat this burrito? This is way too much. My body has enough calories for the next week, but I know I won't actually try to ride off that. But then this Asian burrito is just great. You got no cheese in there. It's like chicken teriyaki Asian burrito. It's just basically a wrap with a bunch of rice and asparagus and teriyaki chicken. It's really tough to beat.
Right on.
So I recommend
Sounds
checking
great.
it out. Jeff, are you?
How much is it?
It's a little expensive. It's like 11 or 12 or something. It's like,
That just sucks.
yeah, it's a bit much. Leo, are those doing any better for you with more time in there?
They're not bad. When I get them to taste just like barbecue sauce, they're pretty good.
Jeff, what are you eating for lunch, man? I'm sorry.
I can finally eat?
No, not until we ask you.
Nope.
What's
officially.
for lunch?
Lunch.
Today's lunch, this is a bit serendipitous because I have a sandwich for lunch.
Oh my God, what
and
a
it
tour.
is a
This is amazing.
banh mi sandwich.
Well, banh mi, look at that. Way to go, man.
We got pate in there. We got some jalapenos, some cucumbers,
Did
and
you make
whatever
this?
else. Bunch of stuff that's normally in a banh mi sandwich. It's from Hatien Asian Grocery in St. Paul.
Really?
Nice.
And how many jalapenos do you think is the right amount for a sandwich like that?
Maybe like 2 slices that go all the way across, but I have my wife's jalapenos in there, so it's double the amount, and it's probably going to be too much for me.
Yeah, well, let's see you take a big bite of that banh mi, and you can give your official review.
I'll do it.
Do you go for banh mi a lot? Is this a
it.
big thing for you?
Yeah, we don't eat out that much, and we certainly haven't over the past year, which is probably why I lost like 10 pounds and saved a bunch of money.
Nice.
But when we do, we'll get like 4 banh mi sandwiches at a time. This is the 4th sandwich. My wife and I both had one last night, and now we both had a leftover one for today.
This is perfect. All right, take
Smart.
that bite.
Okay.
And I think chat is screaming, take the biggest bite you've ever taken in your life.
For the most flavor.
Chewing is optional. Oh my god. No, those jalapenos,
Yes.
they mean business.
This is how everyone should be eating lunch every day.
Yeah, Bob Buelled it up in there. God, he needs to go on a traveling cooking show, this Jeff character. He knows how to chew. And Discord sure as hell knows how to filter all those chewing sounds out so nobody has to deal with it.
It's very good.
Yeah, what's the best part?
The bread?
The food in it.
Yeah, that's usually like the secret weapon for most lunches is the little food, little backdoor food.
You should have your own cooking show. A food travel show.
All right, I brought a couple things for lunch show and tell. Number one, you get these bags of Indian food.
Lunch.
Oh, thanks, Leo. I'll tell you what's for lunch. Little packets of Indian food from Trader Joe's. Wonderful. You can also get the ones that you heat up and stuff, but you just cook up some rice, squirt this over the top. Couldn't recommend it enough. One of the best. In my humble opinion, Indian food, maybe number one food, Leo. What's your favorite type of food, do you think?
Maybe Mexican.
Yeah. Yeah.
According to me, growing up, we had like a family Tex-Mex place we'd always go to.
Okay.
It's just holds a specific nostalgia for me.
It's weird how fancy Mexican restaurants give you less. Like, I want a constant supply of chips and salsa coming to my table. And in a lot of Mexican restaurants that I go to now, that's not an option. And it's like, that is what defines a good Mexican restaurant in my mind, is just endless chips and salsa.
That's your
Deconstruction.
What's that?
Your problem there, Hanson,
Oh, yeah.
is that you're going to fancy Mexican restaurants.
I think that's the problem. Yeah.
The best Mexican restaurants are the ones owned by families that have been doing it for generations. I mean, you know, a burrito costs like $5, like it should.
Right. Right.
Totally.
That's true. So my sandwich, see, I am very fortunate because I have a very wonderful girlfriend. And she just made me this sandwich yesterday and said, you can keep this for lunch tomorrow, not knowing it was going to be the star of its own YouTube series that's taken the world by storm called What's for Lunch. And I don't really know what's in this sandwich. So it's like, it's got bread. There's no doubt about that. There's some lettuce.
Well, not in it.
Oh, I guess that's true. It looks like avocado, some peppers, and then some maybe guacamole, or maybe make guacamole, or maybe it's
Guacamole.
just
You gotta hold it up to the camera, Hanson.
Oh, okay. It kind of just looks like that. But we'll take a big bite and we'll see how it is.
Get in there. Show us your open mouth full of food.
I'm eating it. I swear I'm eating it. I'm eating it.
Trick of the life. He's eating it.
It's very good.
Finally poisoned him.
What
That's
a
great.
good vegetable sandwich. You know, you don't need meat in all those sandwiches. Sometimes you can
No.
overdo it with a little meat in there, you know?
You know, a classic veggie sandwich, just like a nice baguette, avocado, sprouts, mayo, provolone cheese. Great veggie sandwich. Little cherry tomatoes on there if you're nasty.
If you're nasty. Well, I'm sorry that Discord isn't EQing out my chewing sounds, everybody. But I'm making them for Jeffem. I'm chewing for two now. Hang on, Jeffem. I'm going to ADR your chewing sounds. So, all of your eating sounds, actually. Okay, so, and action. All right. Well, this show's good. All right. We got some pictures. Let's go full screen from the Good Eats channel. Oh boy. in the Discord. And so let's jump over here. So you guys, you can head over to the Good Eats channel if you want as well. Jeff and Leo, I guess, to see this, because I guess that gets a little tricky, yeah?
I will say, by the way,
Yeah.
on my lunch, it was I got the 8-piece chicken bites, and I easily was 15 pieces in there. So even if it's not good, there was a lot of it.
Oh, good. Way to go. Way to go, DQ.
Thanks, DQ.
All right. Maniac says, okay, what is he making here? It's some sort of fancy meat stuff. I don't think it's baby, but I don't know exactly what that is. Are you looking at this too, Leo?
Yes, racks of baby back ribs.
All right, gif of me. Ooh, Joran's kitchen. La-di-da. Look at that island.
Wow.
My God, with the little cute red wheels on there. Now that is a good
love that.
kitchen. I like that idea of having a kitchen with, or like a little island with wheels on it, and you can just scoot that sucker around exactly where you need it. Put a lock on those wheels if you need to. Joran, killing it, buddy. My God, I feel like I'm in House Hunter Rise right now.
I'd kill for a kitchen that size. Kill any one of you.
Here's, okay, close-up of his lunch-making ingredients. He's got mayonnaise. He's got a bag. He's got lettuce, some sort of Italian-style shredded cheese. Looking cute, looking cute. Shazira. Hang on, Shazira. This is the prettiest kitchen I've ever seen in my life.
That looks like a shot from a home reno show where they show, look how pretty we made it.
Yeah, exactly. And like we put up all these cute pictures on the fridge too, just to simulate that we have a really active social life.
We've been spying on your family for months and taking these pictures.
I love the cute little stools. Hey, you know what I'm having for lunch? Shazira's kitchen, ladies and gentlemen. Go.
That doesn't make any sense.
Now, Nick from Vegas here is coming in with a real banger.
Wow.
I don't know if this is making me hungry or horny. Leo, how would you describe what we're looking at here?
I would describe it as 2 beefy hot dogs, maybe bratwursts, with Cheez-Its in between, all on a bed of melted cheese on a tortilla. So I envision they're going to wrap it up.
Yeah. And Noob Sauce is asking if this is from Dan Riker. No, this is not. This is Nick from Vegas, and that is what's known as a Vegas specialty, I believe.
A great lunch I've had at a family barbecue, which my dad was making okie dogs.
What?
Which I don't know where they hail from, but it's like in a tortilla, hot dogs, ton of chili, ton of cheese, and like ham or salami or something, some other kind of meat. Just all wrapped up in a weird little package. It's straight grease. Delicious.
Wow, that does sound good. Now, people in the chat, Aaron J. Bear says the lack of condiment is making my mouth dry. Yeah, this seems like a real crumbler, but maybe there's enough grease in that cheese. And that's kind of the ultimate condiment is grease. Just like the ultimate continent is Greece. Oh, Shazira, more food. Leo, is she gonna eat those dogs?
I'm worried about that.
Yeah. I don't know if this is a Twitch poll situation, but okay, are those French fries down below? French fries and a donut? Or
is that a donut?
Or is it all dog food? It's unclear exactly what's happening, but I think I speak for everybody when I say those dogs are cute.
Lunch.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Shazira says that's all dog food. Well, that's very cute. That's very cute.
Very cute.
Oh, there's a close-up. Wait, that's dog food? That donut and French fries? And a slider?
Dogs are living good.
Yeah, geez. Shout out to those dogs. All right, Joran coming in here with chicken cheese and spinach rice bowl for dinner. That's what he ended up making out of all those ingredients. Wow.
That looks great.
That does look
I love
fantastic.
spinach rice.
Yeah.
Or spinach rice. Never mind.
I like him
a different
really
thing.
going to town on the Parmesan too. Why not? Why not, you know?
Oh, that helps everything. Throw some cheese on any dish, to be honest.
Chris Logan, this is his wonderful kitchen. And if you look around carefully, there's a lot of wonderful things that we can eat for lunch. We have flowers. I'm sure this fridge is full. Oh, sweet Jesus, no. Chris,
Not liking this recurring theme.
what is wrong with the MinnMax community? The California cheeseburger. My God, Chris, please spare that baby's life and feed them instead.
We're begging you.
Ninjon here, leftover barbecue brisket sandwich. Solid. I gotta say, not visually splashy enough with the colors for my taste, Leo.
Yeah.
But
You'd want to bump the saturation on that.
but I'm sure it's tasty. I'm sure it's tasty, Ninjon. Thank you for posting that.
Certainly looks sturdy.
It does look sturdy. Now, Smithy
I'm gonna put your mouth
here.
full, Jeff.
Smithy, I think just Googled good lunch and put it in there because that is stunning. Absolutely stunning work. Like,
You should Google good lunch and see if the same image comes up.
okay, let's see. Good lunch. Okay, and let me just quickly transition over to my computer. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the backstage. Not the past, but, backstage of the computer. Googled good lunch. Leo, it looks like a lot of avocados. Colors is kind of the big thing.
Mm-hmm. That's what we're talking about, that saturation.
Yeah, you need some
Those are
green,
beautiful.
need some red, need some brown. It seems to define good lunch, but I'm not seeing Smithies on here. I think this is a legit lunch we got here, folks.
Wow, congrats.
Yeah, you really know how to do it, Smithy. Next time,
That's
call
gorgeous.
in. But the part that kills me is 2 types of bread.
Yeah,
You
bread
know?
and bread on the side.
Yeah, bread with a side of bread, Smithy style. Now, E.N.T. Clark here seems to be filming himself eating a bunch of noodles and doing an excellent job. Rock Party, my God. Big steak and fries for lunch? In this humble broadcaster's opinion, that looks like a dinner if I've ever seen one. Leo, what's your call on this?
Yeah, if you have this for lunch, what are you having for dinner?
What could possibly top it? Like steak for lunch? That's extravagant. But we honor you and we salute your lunch.
Steak for lunch, sailor's munch.
Steak for dinner.
That's a winner.
That's right. Here's Smithy actually crumping down on that lunch. Looking great, Smithy. We like to see it. Here's E.N.T. Clark's kitchen. And that seems great. I wish there were like little red wheels on the island. But, ooh, look at that exhaust for the stove. Like, you're not setting off any smoke detectors. I dare you to try to set up a smoke detector in this house.
I can't believe houses are allowed to be made without those hood vents. They're so nice. Every place I've lived that doesn't have them, I miss them so much.
Oh, yeah. Chat's wondering, where's the baby? Yeah, there is a hidden baby in all of these images, so please try and find that. Mauville. Now we're talking Mauville. He's got the sweet PB&J.
Is that eaten? Half eaten?
I think it's just a messy cut. I don't think we can judge him, but I think it's just kind of like a real sloppy, fun cut that Mauville has going on here for the PB&J.
I like it. The jam on the plate, he's playing with the artistry of the lunch. The foreground, background, deep focus.
Right.
It's a fantastic lunch.
Yeah, it's the Citizen Kane of lunch. And you can see, yeah, there is what looks like some sort of baby holding facility on the lawn back there. So maybe there's a follow-up picture. Neil Smith. Oh, this is the lunch that we didn't get to see. But I understand why you couldn't wait to eat that, Neil. You had to jump on in.
He said he had a salad.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, it's not a salad.
I'm no lunch expert. I just have a show about it on YouTube. But you're telling me that this is not a salad?
I don't think, and it's not in a bowl is the main thing.
Right. That's interesting.
Very suspect.
Now here's a follow-up from Nick from Vegas where he's going to town on this hot
He
dog.
found that picture online. Wow.
Amazing. Shazira, last week. Shazira, this is why I think you're a smart person. Because, like, if all you're doing is you're sitting in that clean kitchen, putting this clean food in your body, I assume that's a very clean burger, drinking a clean beer, this is good. Like, and the style of the plate, I feel like it's upping your IQ by the day.
The plating is gorgeous.
Excellent plating. Excellent plating. Now I feel bad for the dogs. They don't get to eat that. Okay, this is Father John Frisky. Homemade, what does he call it? Aloo gobi? I don't know what that is.
I'll look that up.
Yeah, it looks like cauliflower.
Indian vegetarian dish made with potatoes, cauliflower, and Indian spices.
Interesting. I've never had it, but that does look great.
Yeah.
External.
Did you say that Indian food is your favorite, Hanson?
Yeah,
Wow.
by that I just mean that I like kind of like chicken curry and naan, garlic naan. That's all of Indian food, right? That's the gamut. External heat here is showing off brisket pizza with barbecue sauce, cheddar cheese, red onion, and jalapenos. Oh my God. I like that beefy, thick crust. Like, I don't really like thick crust pizza, but this crust is doing some heavy lifting here without doing like the classic thick throughout the entire thing, you know? But like, I like a ballooned crust on the edge, I guess is the best way to put it.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent work, external heat. I'm very impressed.
Skip the next one. Skip the next one. Get it off the screen.
Why don't you like it?
Look at the spoiler.
Oh my God.
Skip it. Delete it. Ban him.
Can I?
Unbelievable.
Yeah, we'll have to delete that message.
Yeah.
Okay,
Thank
Mava, follow-up picture of me and that BB&J next to something odd behind him.
The baby prison.
prison.
Yeah, some sort of baby prison, I believe. Wonderful lunches, everybody. We do have more. Let's see. People tweeted. I forget if they were new ones. Let's see. Full computer. Back to computer. All right, let's see what people responded when I tweeted from the MinnMax Show account asking for a picture of the lunch. Okay, Smithy comes in here with this. EM tweets, oh, they seem to be interested in having like, how do you feel about like a shake or a smoothie for lunch, Jeff?
I guess.
Okay.
I like shakes and smoothies for dessert at night.
But what about like nutritional ones? It's all just like protein and cauliflower in there. Is that a good?
Full
Is that a
meal
lunch?
and one drink.
No.
Okay, sorry, Em. Now, Leo, how do you feel about frosted flakes of corn for lunch?
Sure. Frosted flakes of corn. I've never thought about it, to be honest.
Apparently what it says on the box, which I've never seen. Maybe that's like their attempt to be healthy, is they added of corn to the Frosted Flakes box.
Why not just call it frosted corn?
It would make sense. Gabe
Frosted
here,
corn.
Gabe says 2 whole wheat wraps, one with a veggie burger, one with a salmon burger with hummus spread, rice and roasted peppers with a Pink Lady apple and water. Gabe, beating heartbeat still. This is a hell of a lunch you got going here.
Nice lunch.
Great lunch, Gabe. Taylor over here on Twitter. My God. It's like a fancy bacon and then like some sort of overflowing fluffy eggs happening in there and avocado spread. These people are
Wow.
fancy.
How do you even make an egg like that?
No, Brett Gregson is an expert. Indian leftovers here. The best food. Butter chicken, sag. Is that how you pronounce that? And rice.
Anything you don't know?
I don't know.
No
Yeah.
idea.
Crunch wrap. Oh my gosh. Look at this. Air fry it for 6 minutes. And there's a cup that says PlayStation E3 experience, the fun of the movies, the excitement of E3. Oh, wait, that's
Yes.
from 2016? That's amazing. Also, Leo, are you looking at this tweet?
Yeah, I'm watching on stream.
Can you see that secret love note in the background? I don't want to invade Ben's privacy here on the stream, but I think it's a love letter to lunch itself.
Wow.
Hamza, leftover ko sui. That looks fantastic. Aesir Lord. What the hell is this?
It's a lot of onions.
So it's just like a trough of onions and rice. All right, that looks
This
great.
is like that video that was going around of the making the spaghetti and meatballs on the counter, just folding all the different ingredients into each other on the white ass counter.
Now, Sarah Brzorski, MinnMax's streaming compatriot, who's going to be streaming the grand finale of Resident Evil Village tonight on Twitch at twitch.tv/MinnMax show, has tweeted what she's eating for lunch, and it seems to be Sonic the Hedgehog curry. Some sort of blue nightmarish curry. Thanks, Sarah. We hope you enjoyed it. Send us a big
so
pic.
displeasing.
Yeah, of that just pouring out of your mouth. We can't wait. Brian Rubel. Oh, a little coleslaw. You got some beef in there, maybe some pork. Ooh, those chips. Secret star of the show, though. That's amazing.
That is one of those lunches that is just fantastic, and then you're useless the whole rest of the afternoon.
Yeah, catatonic nearly.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Thanks everybody for sharing pictures of their lunch. And, oh, this is the wrong thing. Hang on. Oh, and then this is the wrong thing. And then this is the wrong thing. But then if I bring this up, this is the right thing. All right, you're back, boys. Even though I'm only halfway through my lunch, seeing all this lunch stuff is making me hungry for lunch. Am I right, guys?
Yes.
And that's what's for lunch.
That's what's for lunch. Thank you so much, everybody.
Lunch.
As always, you can vote to continue What's for Lunch, the most dynamite show MinnMax has ever created. Next week, if you'd like, over at patreon.com/MinnMax with 2 N's. Yes, Leo?
Is episode 2 What's for Dinner?
What are you talking about?
No, that's blasphemous.
Sorry.
If I could delete you from this planet, Leo, I would. Honestly, and I'm going to Google later how to delete you from the planet with that type of stuff, because this is all about lunch, celebrating lunch. Thanks, everybody, for watching. Thanks for watching us live over at twitch.tv/MinnMax Show. Warpipe says, Leo, you sick SOB. All right, thanks so much, everybody. We appreciate the support. We'll be covering a lot of games for E3 naturally, so look forward to more gaming content in MinnMax's future. Bye, everybody. Every week, we let Patreon supporters choose which new show we create with New Show Plus. Should we create another episode of the show you just watched? Check out the biggest new game release? Get into Sea of Thieves? Create an exercise show? It is your call. So thanks to everybody who subscribes on YouTube or supports us over on Patreon. MinnMax exists because of you. As always, if you enjoy MinnMax content, any help telling a friend is appreciated.